Here we go. Balor and Dominic, one-on-one, mano-a-mano in a street fight on Monday Night Raw. And in the midst of the street fight, Dominic has Balor locked in a crossface, aided with a kendo stick, and Balor trying not to feel the pressure and trying not to tap, and he doesn't. He fights through and jabs Dominic in the back with the kendo, and he starts rallying himself with a foot stomp. And Balor is in control and showing off that the Prince is officially back, and he takes down Dominic with that tope gun high-low, and Balor shows off to the crowd before getting Dominic back in the ring and suplexing him through a table. Crashing goes Dominic, and as Balor looks to finish it with a sledgehammer, this is where the tables would turn because Liv Morgan and Raquel emerged from backstage, but they're cut off because Balor was ready and he has the aid of La Primera, Stephanie Vaquer, to protect and stop them from going down to the ring. But he doesn't think about Roxanne Perez, who takes the sledgehammer from Balor, and she has to make a choice, but who is she gonna choose is the question. And she bites the bullet and jabs Dominic, tossing that sledgehammer right at Dominic, knocking him out. And this allows Balor to take advantage of the opportunity because it's no disqualifications. He nails the coup de grace and Balor secures the victory. And as Balor seems like he's on the verge of going after the World Championship and reclaiming what he never lost, Dominic is irritated and frustrated and all of the emotions that you could think of. And he says, Liv, I really don't know what to do. Finn Balor's closer to the world title than me, and I have no path towards that world title to take it from Roman. And Liv says, Dom, just calm down. Relax, Daddy Dom. It'll be all okay and stuff. You'll get to that title. All you have to do is get there before Finn does, and then you can have it in your hands before him. And Dom says, that actually is a great idea, Liv. Thank you so much. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. Well, Dominic is gonna try to beat Balor to the world title because he goes to Pierce first thing and demands a title match. But Pierce says, Dom, you can't just come in here and demand a title match against a Roman. You have to earn it. And so far, you haven't earned jack squat. So how about this? If you successfully defend your AAA Mega Championship at AAA, then you can get a world title opportunity against Roman Reigns. And Dom says, oh, fine. But who's my opponent? Adam Pearce doesn't tell him, but Dominic is going to be set to find out on his own. But the question that's been on everybody's mind for the rest of the week before this Saturday at AAA is, who is Dominic's opponent going to be that he defends the AAA Mega Championship against? It's the original El Grande Americano, and he goes head to head with Dominic for the AAA Mega Championship. But Dominic starts off with the momentum on his side as he drives El Grande into the mat with the three amigos, and Dominic is fired up himself and he starts stomping away against El Grande, the original El Grande Americano, and he starts shaking him in the corner to shake up El Grande a bit, but El Grande would turn the match around, starting to get some offense in, but it goes right back to Dominic, who nails an impressive Canadian Destroyer on the apron. And as Dominic would take out El Grande on the barricade on the outside, he would get him back in and nail that frog splash to try to pick up the win. But El Grande would stay in the match and not give up entirely, and eventually he counters Dom, turns him around, grabs the ankle, takes him down, and cinches in the ankle lock. And Dominic trying to hold on. He does not want to tap. He does not want to give up his AAA Mega Championship to El Original El Grande Americano, but he doesn't, and he fights through still in this match. Sets up El Grande by sending him to the ropes with the Hurricane Rana, connects the 619, goes up top, and crashes and burns with the frog splash to pick up the win and retain his AAA Mega Championship. It's an incredible win for Dirty Dom, and he earns a shot at the World Heavyweight title, and he comes out to the ring next week on Raw to make it official. Last Saturday at AAA, I knocked off that no good original El Grande Americano and earned the number one contender spot for Roman Reigns' World Heavyweight title. And I don't care who. No, Dom. No, you're not ready. But you know what? I'm not even worried about the Roman Reigns situation. I'm worried about getting my shot at that AAA Mega Championship, and I want it this Saturday at AAA. Well, you know what, deadbeat? I don't mind knocking your head off your shoulders either, so I accept the challenge. See you this Saturday. Well, Dom accepts the challenge, but he wants to make one last mark as he nails Rey Mysterio on the back of the head with the championship. And will Dominic be able to maintain his AAA title this Saturday? It's always been the matter of who's the better Mysterio, and as Dominic looks to prove that every step of the way, Rey Mysterio will move and Dominic will crash through the announce table. And as both men are down, eventually the fight gets back in. Rey Mysterio sets up Dom, connects a 619, and he goes up top to close out the match. But this is when Lil Morgan gets involved and shoves him off the top rope, and it allows Dominic to recover, set Rey Mysterio up in position, and nails a 619, and Dominic will go up top to close out the match himself with a frog splash and retain his AAA Mega Championship. But now all Dominic has to do is make the challenge. Yo, Baldy, I've beaten my deadbeat dad and I beat the original El Grande Americano. One of them I wasn't even supposed to do, but I did it anyway. I won my shot, and Adam Pearce reluctantly grants him his shot at the title, but it's all about the tribal chief saying and what he has to say about the fact of the matter. The Prince wants his title back as he picks it up. And you know this could only mean one simple thing: triple threat. And it's official because there's a contract signing for a triple threat between Roman, Finn Balor, and Dominic. But if you know anything about contract signing, you already know it always ends in a brawl. And it does, because Roman Reigns ignites the flame for this fire. The fact of the matter of this situation is that neither one of you have the power and the will and the responsibility for what this title needs. I am the tribal chief. I'm the head of the table. I'm Roman Reigns. I'm the ultimate needle mover. I'm in God mode myself. Neither one of you are on my timing. Neither one of you are on the tribal chief timing. But y'all gonna find that out. Cause I'ma smash y'all, I'm gonna stack y'all, and I'm gonna pin both of y'all in the center of that ring. But let's start with you, Finn. Your shoulder can't handle the pressure that this championship has. And Dom, once you lose, you just gonna run and cry to your little daddy and try to get back with him and start using his credit cards again to pay for stuff. Mommy and daddy's money, right? And this ignites a fire in Dominic as he charges at Roman, but he gets countered with an elbow and a spear that cuts him in half, and Roman dumps him to the outside, and he picks up his title, forgetting about the man this all started with. It's a Balor Club match because Balor is in control for a majority of the match, and he starts wearing down the Tribal Chief and Roman Reigns, and Balor trying to prove that he's not just an afterthought, that he doesn't want anybody to forget him, that he's not just an extraordinary man who does extraordinary things. He is a superb athlete. He is the leader of the Balor Club, the former leader of the Judgment Day, and the Prince. But he's shut down by a super kick by Dom, which turns the whole match around as Dom will deliver the biggest spot in the match, getting Balor to the top rope and planting him in the center of the ring that shakes the arena with a thunderous suplex. And this is a more vicious Dominic, a more desperate Dominic, as he would continue to choke out Balor not once, not twice, but 3 times in this match. And as Balor would eventually send Dominic packing to the outside, he turns around to meet Roman Reigns, but he dodges the spear that Roman goes for and lifts him up, using all his strength to plant him with a 1960 DDT, and he rushes to the top and nails a coup de grace dead in center of the ring and crosses to the cover, but he quickly lets it go because he remembers WrestleMania, and there's Dom crashing down with a frog splash just like WrestleMania. Is deja vu of WrestleMania 41, and Dominic and Balor will run and charge into each other, which lays them both out, which sets up a perfect moment for Judgment Day. But there's no Judgment Day, and the fans are confused until a vid pops on the Titantron. Liv Morgan and Raquel are laid out backstage, courtesy of Stephanie and Roxanne. Balor was ready. He had this planned out. He had a well thought out playbook plan, and I guess it stemmed from him being in the Judgment Day, as he nails that sling blade to Dom and a shotgun dropkick to follow it up. But he was not ready for a plan B of the Judgment Day, which is JD McDonough, who comes out of nowhere with a devil inside, and Dominic takes this opportunity as he rushes to the top, and he closes out this World Heavyweight Championship match with a frog splash into the cover to Dominik Mysterio is your new World Heavyweight Champion, and he proves all the haters, the doubters, and the trolls wrong by becoming World Champion, and the Judgment Day celebration is among us.